I love most about shopping at HSN?
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom.
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
And no interest.
Beat that layaway.
So you are watching HSN, and we are in the midst of our show called Try Something New. And what's great is we've got a variety for you this morning. What you're looking at right here is the ThermaPulse Ultra Deluxe Massaging Heat Wrap. Oh, there's so many of us who are like, if only I had that right now. What's great though is that this is a way for you to have that warmth and that comfort, and it stays put. So when you're at your desk, when you're at work, when you are maybe sitting in front of the television and you want to have that massage as well as that warmth, you've got it. We have this for you in burgundy or navy. It's brand new. We're glad that you're here shopping with us here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, I'm your host, and Bonnabelle Sherman is joining us, and it just got a lot snugglier here in the studio.
Yeah, and you know, they're always freezing. When I put mine on, I was like, oh, thank you, God.
I know.
Because it's always about 60 degrees in here.
Always.
Well, this is warming. So it's innovative heat, but it's also massage. So when you have been shoveling that snow and your shoulders hurt, you wanna be able to use a heating pad, but this is so much more than a heating pad because it's like a little mini jacket. You can see it comes over my shoulders and it has a high collar, and that collar is actually a memory foam. So it surrounds your neck, and then it's micro plush. And then I have a choice of 2 heat settings and 4 massage settings. So you're not just getting heat, you're getting massage. Now I'm gonna just turn a little bit because I want you to see, this actually goes all the way down my back. It's 23 by 33. 33 all the way down my back. So if I have that aching back after shoveling the snow, pulling weeds, just a hard day, you know, sometimes we just have ailments that make us ache. This is absolutely warming. It releases the muscles and makes you feel relaxed. And then it travels right up your shoulders, relaxes your shoulder muscles, but it's also weighted. So I'm gonna use this one to show you. Okay. And that you can also see both colors in one shot then. So this was pretty ingeniously designed. This is weighted. So if you've seen the weighted blankets that I have brought, there's a little bit of weighting in here that helps it stay on your shoulder well. And then there's also weighting at the bottom as well, which also, it adds that little weight. What it does is it kind of makes that weight go down on those muscles so they really feel the heat, they really feel the massage. And I want you to hear the massage. So the massage on this is in the back. You know what that right at your shoulder blade, that you always get that knot? Well, we gave you the massage right there. And I found the best way to let you know that that's actually going is to put the massager right by my mic. Listen to this. Are we hearing that?
Yes, you can hear it.
You can hear that? So it has 4 different massage modes. Low, straight, steady, low, intermittent, high, steady, high, intermittent. So let me see if I can, there you go, that's intermittent.
Listen, oh yeah.
You can hear that, right?
Yeah.
So it gives you that massage into your muscle so it relaxes so you feel better. Maybe you want to wear it while you're working on the computer. Maybe you're a blogger and you spend all those hours and then pretty soon your shoulders are aching. But you know, my mom loves to garden, but after that, boy, her muscles let her know she was gardening.
Yes, yes.
So that might be something for you. And then you get these great choices of color, Tamara.
You do, and this is the kind of thing that when you put it on, it is that instant, you instantly start to feel better. You know, we were talking about the warmth initially, because right now here at HSN, we're in Studio C. Studio C is the coldest studio in the entire world.
Yes.
But this just gives you the warmth without feeling hot, without feeling like overloaded or like it's cumbersome in any way. You put it on and I could still read a book, use my remote control, be on the computer, what have you. The massage just kicks it up a notch. And that just really makes it that you know, it kind of takes the idea of, oh, I've got to sit and go through all of my 100 emails that I've got. It takes that dread away because you know, I don't know what you're gonna be reading on the emails, but I know at least your shoulders and your back are gonna have that comfort. And this is gonna be for the gentlemen as well as for the ladies. Younger, older, doesn't matter. This is perfect. I want you to try it. I'm wearing it in the blue, or the navy, I'll say. Yeah. And we also have it in burgundy. So really it's just gonna be a matter of what's right for you. We just have these plugged in. So they're easy to use.
Yeah, it's just so easy. So you're gonna put it on, and then you're going to choose your heat. So there's a low heat and a high heat. So I kind of did a little heat gun with it. And so the low is coming in just at about 90 and the high at about 110. So you can start off low, loosen those muscles on your back, go to high. But also, you know what I found? And this is a great description right here and see. If your house is a little bit chilly and you don't want to bump up the heat, you can wear this as your heat. Put it on because we are covering you from neck all the way down, look at that, all the way down to my tush. So it's covering your back. And you know, when you cover all of that, the rest of you feels warm. So this may be your answer to, well, I can loosen my muscles, feel relaxed, have a spa experience, but not have to put on my heat as well. I think so. And then also with the aches and pains, not just for your back, maybe, and I had this as a kid because I grew up in New York and we didn't have central air and heat. There'd always be a drafty window. And so if your couch or your computer is at the drafty window and you feel that draft on your back, put this on. It'll warm your back, and that way, you know, you don't have to move around. You don't have to feel that chill, which makes your muscles tight. This will relax your muscles so that you feel better. And you know, it increases your circulation, which is a known fact of heat. When you do that, you increase your circulation, you feel better. And then ladies, I like even put it on your lap. Maybe you're working at the computer and you want your legs to be warm as well. You can put it on your lap. And then also I like the hug factor. You know, women suffer sometimes once a month and we want that heating pad. This is like a heating pad on steroids because we also give you massage. So you can hold it and get that heat on your belly, on your chest, and on your legs because we did give you that 33 inches. You know, heating pads are only this big.
Right.
And they can serve a purpose, but this is so much more. If you're a person who, when you go for a pedicure or maybe a massage, you go for the hot stone. This is like the hot stone for your whole back because it's on my shoulders. It feels great. It is weighted. So there's some little beads in here and then beads in the bottom. That helps put pressure so that that heat is really making contact with your skin so that you can get that spa feeling, so you can get your muscles relaxed. If you had a really hard day, and who doesn't, and your muscles are just so tight, you want to get the heat on your shoulders and then you want to get the massage in the back. Now, what they did was they placed those massagers right at your back, at your shoulder blades, which is always, don't you always want somebody to give you a massage right near there?
Right there, yes.
So when you turn that on, it's like getting massage right there where that knot is always made. And you can choose to have the massage steady on low or intermittent on low. Or you could turn it to high and have it steady on high or intermittent on high. So this is like a spa in a vest.
It is.
And your neck, by the way, look at this. This is microplush, by the way. It's super soft on you. You will love it. And then the neck is the microfiber, but it's also a memory foam in the neck. So it keeps it up around your neck because our necks get so tight too. So you want that heat and that massage so that you can ease that.
That's right. And when you look at things like this, we love them, but sometimes we look at them as a treat. You know, we look at them as like a luxury, but the more I'm thinking about it, and Vonabelle, you were saying how we do get cold on our lap, or we do need sometimes the warmth in our midsection. I used to work in an office that was very cold, and I had to sit there in front of a computer, and it was just kind of miserable when you're uncomfortable and you're trying to layer up with sweaters and things of that nature. This is that instant heat that you don't have to do anything to get. Plug it in, you turn on the button, and you can focus on whatever it is you're trying to focus on, and then the heat and or massage, because you don't have to have the massage. Sometimes you might just want the heat. It can focus on just keeping you warm or just massaging you, which is fantastic. It does its job very well. So if you want to think of it as a luxury sometimes, yes, but for in some places, if you sit in front of a computer, in a cold office, if you're in an area where you are not in charge of or in control of the thermostat, and it's just never warm enough for you, or never warm enough in those certain areas, then go ahead and pick this up. Again, you were showing how easy it is to use.
And I want you to hear that vibration again, because it really is this vibration. You can't feel the heat like us, but I want you to hear the vibration. It will really relax your muscles. It's a treat yourself kind of thing, but definitely get it because...
For sure.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so the burgundy or the navy, your choice. Go ahead and pick yours up. All right, I don't want to take it off. I don't, because I'm still in this cold studio. Oh gosh, here comes the cold again. All right, we are gonna move on because we do have more for you in this hour called Try Something New. And we are moving on to something that I think every household should have, and I say that every time we have an opportunity to present this, and this is from Viridian Health. It's the Smart Heart Ultra Slim Wrist Blood Pressure Monitor. I just wanna say, a blood pressure monitor that is a customer pick. That speaks volumes, because it's easy for like the fun items to become customer picks. But for items that are really dedicated to keeping us in the know about our health and what's going on really on the inside, things that we can't see, is a big deal that it's a customer pick. Easy to use, we're gonna give you all of the details, but you have an easy to use blood pressure monitor that maybe at the start of this year you are concerned about your health or staying as healthy as possible. This is one of the ways that you do it. And we're joined by Matthew Peters, who's a registered nurse, and we're always glad when you're here because you educate us and make blood pressure not as, let's say, intimidating.
Intimidating.
Yes.
You're far too diplomatic about it, Tamara. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna tell everybody, here's real talk from the registered nurse. Everybody needs to have one of these. Everybody needs one in your household. It's not maybe, let's think about it.
Right.
This is a crisis because 1 in 3 adults in this country has high blood pressure. Somebody you know or yourself has high blood pressure. So we're talking about 75 million Americans. And the truth is, only about half of you have that under control with things like diet or exercise, medications. Another 1 in 3 or another 75 million Americans has what we call pre-hypertension. So that means that that's a crisis, a possible heart attack or a stroke waiting to happen, that we don't even know that we have that high blood pressure. And here's down the bottom here, okay, $46 billion. I know I don't have $46 billion and neither do you, I don't think.
Wow.
And we're gonna talk about that after if you do. But this is hitting you all in your pocketbooks, okay? It's those traumatic hospital bills. It's the pain and suffering. It's the, what if we had checked this before? So we're gonna take care of that right now and today with this. Now this is backed by popular demand. And the first thing I'm gonna show you is, look at this in my hand. This is clinically accurate. You can barely see it. It's that slim. It comes with a recharging cable, so you're never gonna have to buy batteries. Think about the value and savings with that. Also, you're always going to rest assured knowing that you have those clinically accurate readings with a full battery charge. So, right here, I have my memory key here. This is gonna store up to 60 readings in memory for up to 2 users with this too. So that's 120 readings in memory. So you have a rechargeable unit, no batteries required, 120 readings in memory. It's gonna give you this nice hypertension indicator. It's gonna give you your systolic over your diastolic. It's gonna track your heart rate, and it's gonna time and date stamp each of those 60 readings in memory for user 1 and another 60 for user 2.
And I love, as you're showing it, it's easy to read, easy to use. You have all the information right there in the palm of your hands, and you store it, so you don't have to remember, well, what was it, and what was it the last time I took my blood pressure? It's all right there. when it's this easy to keep a track of your numbers, because these are, you know, we talk about it all the time, these are your vital signs. When you go to the doctor, they do certain things to everybody, no matter what reason you're going. You have to stand on a scale, you have to have your blood pressure taken, and these are the kinds of things that you can't just look in a mirror and say, oh, I'm fine. I'm the picture of health. This just gives you the real picture. And so for that reason, and for the reason that it's so easy to use, that's why it's a customer pick on hsn.com. So you can see we've got a price break. You can see we've got it on 3 Flex. Get it home for $11.65. It comes in this beautiful red color, easy to find, and it comes with its own case. Every household should have one.
And the charging cable.
And the charging, yes, right.
So we have Jen here, all ready to check her blood pressure for us. So what we see here is, first of all, the right way to take your blood pressure is how Jen is here. She's seated comfortably, nice and relaxed, ideally for about 5 or 10 minutes, okay? Resting blood pressure. Now, you see how she tightened that. And I want you to untighten that for everybody, Jen, real quick, and just show that that tightens really snugly on her wrist. It's a very unique strap. It's latex-free, but it's also going to tighten exactly to her wrist. It's not the traditional cuff. That's why this is so popular and so easy to move around. It's so portable and slim, okay? So it's gonna fit a wide variety of sizes of wrist. One button to get her started. So she's just gonna press that one button. It's gonna take about 25 or 30 seconds to get that clinically accurate reading. And again, Jen is able to store up to 2 months worth of readings just in her memory bank. She can share this with her husband at home, so he can take readings and save those for up to 60 readings. So 2 months of reading, it's really a family unit. And at this value, never buying batteries, always having a clinically accurate device to take your blood pressure, you don't have to worry about what if, because you can take this right to your healthcare provider, show him or her the readings, and you can tell if there's an issue. So right there, we have this reading. You didn't see this at home, but Jen just gave me a little grimace, and I'm picking up on Jen's grimace here. 134 is her systolic, 89 is her diastolic. Now, over here on the other side, you have that hypertension indicator. It's kind of on the high normal zone because of the 134 over 89 that Jen has. 120 over 80 is quote-unquote normal blood pressure. Now, 87 is Jen's heart rate, and it's time and date stamped. Now, I'm gonna say this to Jen. She hears me say this a lot, but I'm gonna tell you at home, if you get a reading like this, and it's a little bit higher than normal for you, you know what? It's great that you know that, because you could check it again in 10 minutes and it could be back down to normal. Maybe you just had a cup of coffee. Maybe you're stressed out a little bit. The idea is, when something is so easy to carry around like this, and you can take it anywhere, literally, then if you have one of those moments where you don't feel quite right, you can go ahead and take 30 seconds, take your blood pressure on your own device that's clinically accurate. You can know what's going on. You can store those readings. So if there's a trend that is alarming to you or your healthcare provider, especially if you're on medication to control your blood pressure, then you can take this. Rest assured that you have those clinically accurate readings, take them right into your doctor, and he can do something about that.
Yeah, this, you saw one button is all it takes.
One button.
One button, and I like that this is gonna be easy for everybody to use. I like that it's something that, like you were mentioning, you use it when you're in a comfortable environment. Because sometimes you might be saying, well, I go to the, to the drugstore and use the one there. Oh, after you drove there in traffic, you probably weren't in a comfortable environment. You sat down and kind of did it, you do it once every, couple of weeks, versus having a unit that you could use every day, having a unit that stores your information for you and your loved ones, you and your partner. These are, like I said, in every household, there are certain things that everyone has. We all have a thermometer. We all have the basics. This needs to be part of our basics, because as we started the presentation, you saw, and Matt was talking about those statistics there are people behind every single one of those numbers, and you might be one of those people, or maybe you're trying not to be one of those people on those statistics.
Yeah, and I mentioned, you know, the 75 million Americans, or 1 out of 3 of us that has that high blood pressure. Look to the third bullet point down there. It's another 75 million. That's that pre-hypertension. That's what I want everyone to wake up to now. If you know that you have high blood pressure, you might be checking it. You need to upgrade to a device like this with this advanced technology. Again, we have sold out of these previously. They're only back in inventory now, and it's because it has this nice special strap, so I can actually let this go on my wrist. When I go to tighten it, all I have to do is pull this snug to fit my wrist exactly, and then position it in place. It's that easy. So whether it's my wrist, your wrist, Jen's wrist, you can pull that strap nice and snug, and you can get that comfortable, clinically accurate reading. 60 readings in memory, again, for up to 2 users. And with this rechargeable feature on this unit, you're never gonna have to spend money on batteries. You're always gonna keep that full charge, so you can get that accurate reading that you can rely on.
That's true.
Yep.
And that's the key. This is a customer pick on hsn.com. A heart rate monitor, or a blood pressure monitor, I should say, as a customer pick, that speaks volumes. I want to make sure you go ahead and get yours. And if it were very expensive, I would understand you saying, I want it, but it costs too much. We've got a price break, we've got flex pay, and we'd love to be able to send this on out to you. Please go ahead and pick yours up. It's 514037, and with the press of a button, you've got your numbers. And the best part about those statistics is there is something you can do about it. It's not set in stone.
And please read the reviews on these, because people love it for a reason.
Definitely.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As always, you can stay on the phone, or you can shop on hsn.com to get yours as well. Okay, we are gonna move on. I love that this hour really is kind of worked itself out as sort of like a health and wellness hour. Now, we called it Try Something New. And for health and wellness, maybe what you're trying new for 2019 is you do want to get a little bit more active. You do want to kind of move around, and you know you need to work your body and work your muscles. But the idea of, let's say, going to the gym, maybe not necessarily your thing, or maybe you live a lifestyle where you do find that you're sitting quite often. There is a way, did you know, for you to sit and get fit. This is the Sit and Fit portable resistance exercise system. And this is really great. What I like is that it's simple to use, it's easy to use, and it's a way for you to easily work the muscles in your body, your upper body, your shoulders, your back, your chest, your biceps, your triceps, all of that in such a very simple way. We haven't had this on air in about 6 months because it sold out the last time we had it, and we do now have them back in stock. You can choose whether you want it in blue or in black. It comes along with the really great carry bag, and you even have a listing of some of the exercises that you're gonna be able to do. Just so you know, we only have about 100 of these available in black. So if you want it in black, this is your time to get it. I'm gonna head on over, because I'm gonna sit and fit with Lisa Ascalisi, and we're so glad that you're
Tamara,
here.
how are you? Great to see you
It's great to see you as well.
Awesome, great to be here. Happy New Year, everybody.
Definitely. It's been a few months since we've had this, but we do now have it back in stock, and just in time for I want to get fit for the new year.
Absolutely, and it's time to get fit.
Yeah.
How much did we eat for the holidays?
Oh, don't even ask.
Thanksgiving, the Christmas, no, you name it, we did it.
Yeah.
I definitely did. I kept my Sit and Fit next to me the whole time, though.
Oh, good.
I was eating and trying to stay fit.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so we've got these here on our sofa, which is where you're going to have yours. Okay.
So let's start like this, Tamara. So we can start sitting and fitting. Okay, so there's so many different exercises, and what I love about the Sit and Fit is it comes with instructions. You don't have to guess. Okay, so you could do whatever you want, but let's start with the arms. Let's start with the triceps.
Okay.
Ready? And we're gonna go like this. And take your time. What's nice about this is it's nice and easy. You can sit and get fit.
Yes.
You don't have to get winded and go crazy, but just take your time. Because you know how important mobility is, right? You can go forward, you can go sideways, you can go backwards. And you know, we don't want that arm waving like after the holidays. We wave to somebody with a sleeveless dress on and it keeps on waving. We need to stop that wave, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna start this way and we'll do our arms. We'll start with our arms. The great thing about this is, again, the inventor who invented this said, I'm beginning to be a couch potato. I love watching movies.
Yes.
But I need to work out because I feel like I'm being stagnant.
Right.
And I'm not doing anything. So I still want to eat. I want to watch my movies on the couch. But I want to get fit at the same time.
So this is a way for you to do it, and without having to have a lot of different weights, because these are resistance bands. So the weight is, or the resistance is built right in. And you'll notice it's comfortable to sit on.
And you can stand on it. I'm going to stand up and just show you.
Okay.
How you could also stand.
Okay.
Stand on either side. And you can bend, and what this does is, you could do your arms.
Yeah.
But you could also do your glutes.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and you're doing your core. You're holding in your core. So this is a full body workout.
Yes.
That's portable.
And
I take this with me everywhere I go.
Yeah, you can take it when you're traveling.
That's
you can take it maybe when you're at work and you sit in front of a computer for hours and hours a day. Because sometimes we don't realize how long we're actually sitting down, stagnant, not doing anything.
All the time,
Yeah.
a lot of the time. I travel all the time. I'm on a flight, I'm in hotels a lot, and I want to stay fit because I know I'm not always eating the best foods.
Right.
I can't tell you what I had last night. But I'm working it off.
But you're working it
off right now. So the Sit and Fit is amazing. Literally something that you could take with you anywhere.
Yes.
In your luggage. And it comes with a carry case. It comes, as I said before, with instructions.
That's right.
And you could
Look
just
at this.
move.
And you feel
guilt-free, like, so you don't have to go to a gym.
That's right.
No membership. You could do this in the privacy of your own home.
That's right.
And get a full body workout.
Well, think about it.
I'm working my glutes.
Yeah, the gym is wherever you are. The gym is wherever you spend your time.
That's right.
It's $29.95. Like I said, it sold out the first time we had it on air. It's been months since we were able to bring it back in, but now we have them. And, you know, we're not going to give up watching our favorite TV shows. I was talking
Definitely
to Lisa
not.
earlier. We all have these fantastic big, high definition televisions in our living room, and we find ourselves spending all of our time there. So since we're there anyway, why not work out a little bit?
Why not? Why not? We can have a little sip of wine in between.
Or we can even if you're just
popcorn.
doing it during the commercials.
Yes, absolutely. So guilt-free, we have to move our bodies. In order to stay healthy, get that cardio going, you have to move that body. And what an easy way to do it.
I like it. I think this is a really great idea.
And look at this color.
I know, you've got the blue, I have the black, you can't see, so I'll move it over so you can see. We've got it in black. We only have 80 remaining in the black if you wanted that one. And you can see Jen joined us as well on like the easy chair, as you can see. So wherever you're sitting, you can exercise. Even if this were at the office in front of the computer, you're on a conference call, start working out. Nobody needs to know except when they start to see your muscles changing.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll notice it, believe me.
Yeah,
Put some
for
music
sure.
on and rock it.
I love this.
And work it out. Just work it out.
We've got it on FlexPay. You can get this home for $5.99. You cannot get, I don't know of another piece of fitness equipment that works your entire body
Your whole
for
body.
$5.99. I mean,
And you know what, you tighten your core, as I said before, you tighten your core, you pull your arms up. You could do it one at a time. Take your time doing it.
Yeah.
It's so easy, it literally is. But you'll feel it after you do that workout.
yeah, for sure.
Wheelchair, if you have limited, as I said before, limited mobility, there's no reason not to move your upper body if you can.
That's right.
If you can.
And this, I always say, when you're working out, if it's something that is simple for you to do, it's not intrusive in your life, you're more likely to do it. The idea of going to a gym for some people is easy, for some people is daunting.
It is.
At some point today, you're going to be sitting down. at some point, whether it's for 10 minutes or whether it turns out to be for 4 or 5 hours, maybe like in front of the television or the computer. So since you're sitting anyway, take a few minutes. And the exercise guide that comes along with it, they're very simple. It's very simple to follow. I love that that was done.
Yes.
Look at that.
Real simple.
So it really kind of just highlights some certain areas, your arms, your shoulders, your back, just depending on what you want to work out, because we need to move. Our bodies are designed to move.
We are designed to move. And you know, do it at your own pace. Do it at your own pace. If it's 10 minutes a day, you know, if you're, again, I work out a lot in my office. I have one in my office, one in my bedroom. I actually do it in the bed. I literally do. Should I be saying that?
You know, no,
it's true.
You know what, because I'm thinking in bed, could I do this? Now, I'm not in really the right position to.
Yeah, but you can.
But could I put it like on my feet this way?
You could, exactly.
And work the back?
Yep, you can work your back.
Oh, this is
You can
simple.
lean back. You could put it behind your back. There's so many different exercises. In fact, the inventor, Aaron Brewer, says, Lisa, never saw that one before. I start making it my own thing. Because they are elastic bands. They're stretch bands, and you can use them any way you want. This is the best exercise there is, literally. This is not a big gym.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is like having a full gym.
This is
portably.
This is a gym wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are. If you're in the airport, if you're in the office, if you are.
I like the airport.
I know. I have worked out in the airport so many times. I'm that weird person that you see over in the corner. But this just makes it simple. Let me tell you, we have fewer than 24 left in black. So if you want it in black, now is your time to get it. Oh. Matter of fact, we're gonna call black sold out now.
Black is sold out.
Blue is gonna be your choice. But this is great because it doesn't even matter what your fitness level is. These are resistance bands. So if you are just starting out, you know, you don't have to go the full way.
Any level.
What you can.
Any level. Can I tell you something? I do this with a bunch of my girlfriends. We get together and we have a blast doing this. It's literal, it's easy, it feels easy. Yeah. But afterwards, you will see the results.
That's right. Like sometimes some people think, well, in order to see results, you don't have to lift 100 pounds, you know, to see results. You just want to maybe start moving. Like I said, black is gone, but you're still getting the same benefits with the blue. If you only work out in commercials, maybe start there.
Yeah, exactly.
There are what, I don't know, 6 minutes worth of commercials on a TV show at a time. Maybe one commercial.
Maybe one commercial,
press.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you could change the movement. You don't have to do the same one over and over again.
Yeah.
If you get tired from doing one, you could do one arm per 30-second commercial.
You could do your triceps.
Then you exactly.
Oh my gosh, this is fun. I know.
The wave set. You do the wave set and do it to music.
Yeah.
Do it to music. Get it rocking.
Well, wait a minute. Every commercial has music. Every single commercial has music.
I always have to do it to music.
I know. This really is fun.
Music makes you move, right?
It is a gym wherever you are because you can get a full body workout. You can get it home for $5.99. That's the flex pay. It is on price break. Normally it will be about $40. So go ahead and get yours now in the blue. Blue is the only one we have left. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Let's get the new year started with
the Sit and Fit. And to you too. Stay with us. We've got so much more coming up. Happy New Year to you too, Jen.
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Jean Queen Diane Gilman's figure-flattering denim has been a hit since its launch.
She's back! Diane Gilman!
Join us as we celebrate Diane's 10 millionth pair of jeans sold.
My mission is to make my whole generation of women and anybody coming into that generation feel so much better about aging, about how they look. I'm so inspired by all of you.
You are watching HSN, and guess what you're seeing? Guess what we're doing? we are working our legs. We're moving our legs. This is what you're seeing there is a motorized leg exerciser. And it's designed to promote movement in your legs and in your feet at times when you're not necessarily up and moving. Lisa Kirshner is joining us. She's a health and wellness expert, and she's gonna be with us for the rest of this hour. This is an item that's relatively new here to HSN. We've had it in the past, and many of you have already picked it up. But if you don't have yours yet, and you're thinking, yeah, you know, I do sit a lot, or I don't, you know, I'm not as active moving and with my lower body as I know I should be, and I kind of feel like it needs something. This is that active movement. And it's doing all of the work.
Yes. Hi, Tamara.
Hi.
Great to be here.
Definitely.
I love this. So first of all, we have rave customer reviews because this item does what is a whole trend in exercise. It's called passive exercise. So I'm moving my legs. All the full weight of my legs is on these pads, but I'm not putting any pressure on my ankles, my knees, my hips. So maybe you have limited mobility because you are sitting for long periods of time. You're doing conference calls, you're on sitting at your desk. Maybe you have been advised bed rest. You're at the end of pregnancy and you need to keep off your feet. Or maybe you're getting that amazing just feeling of keeping moving. It's like you get a massage even though you're not actually getting massage. You can feel there's a lovely sensation that builds up under the feet and then works up through. It feels great. And what that's doing is keeping the circulation moving in your legs so that you can keep moving when you can't. For folks in wheelchairs, you were talking, you know, move it or lose it. And for those of us who spend long periods of time sitting, this is a way to stay active. And it's customizable. So you can see mine is on the slightly faster speed. It's got a nice wide foot pad, so there's plenty of room. I'm wearing, you know, big old tennies, and it can fit underneath your desk. Now I have mine tilted upward. That probably wouldn't work as well under a desk. But you see those foot pads there. It's super easy to change, and I can just pop them down.
Oh, okay, simple.
And then I almost got a little necklace kerfluffle, and then I can make it go at a slower speed.
Yeah, and that's the speed that I'm going. So you've got two speeds here.
Yes.
But neither one of those speeds is super fast. You're not ever gonna feel like your legs are running a marathon without you.
No, well, no, and see, that's the thing. It is totally passive. So this is doing all the work. The full weight of my legs is on here. It can take up to 100 pounds of weight, and that's your leg weight. You don't wanna stand on this. This isn't like, you know.
It's not like a treadmill.
No, it's not cardio. This is a revolution in this kind of movement. It's a way to keep yourself fit, moving, and active without putting pressure on the ankles, the feet, the knees, the hips.
And you know, for a lot of people, they might say, well, I would move more, but I do have to be concerned about putting too much pressure on my joints. But that's the thing. It's almost like a catch-22. I would move more, but moving puts too much pressure. But if I don't move more, then I can't, you know, I can't do it.
We know that keeping moving is key to decreasing stress, a healthier life, better sleep. I mean, exercise and movement offers so much to us when we're not in the middle of exercising. But for some of us, it can just be hard to get going. This gives you that head start. Maybe your doctor has advised you not to be doing hardcore exercise. Maybe you've just had a surgery on your knees or feet or hip replacement. This is the kind of thing that is giving you movement, similar to what you get when someone else is moving your legs for you.
That's right.
And then it's got that fabulous massage feature. Do you feel that in the bottom of your feet?
Yeah, it feels good in the process. You're sitting on wherever you're most comfortable, you know, because we were saying just a moment ago how so many of us, whether by circumstance or by choice, we sit a lot. And sometimes you might not even realize how much it is until it's time for you to stand up, and then you're thinking, Oh, gosh, I haven't moved in a long time.
It hurts the joints.
It does.
Yes.
This allows you to keep your legs moving. Maybe for you, it's a balance thing. The idea of getting out and maybe walking too much, you don't kind of trust your balance.
Right.
With this, you have your leg exerciser working for you.
That's right. And I have a friend, she's very active, but she has MS and she spends a lot of time in a wheelchair. And when she has those balance issues, this is what she uses because it keeps her moving. It keeps the legs active. And as you know, that circulation, moving in those legs is key to, I mean, your legs are a big part of your body and you gotta keep it
biggest
moving.
muscles in your body right
You
there.
can see here under a desk. And guess what? We've got 2 machines going. We're both mic'd. You don't hear it.
No.
The machine is quiet. This is high quality construction, but it's lightweight. I mean, this machine isn't heavy. You could take it from your home to your office. It's plug and play. It comes completely ready to go. It's got a long enough cord that you're gonna be able to plug it in, and then you're ready to start exercising. You're not gonna break a sweat.
Yeah.
This is doing all the work. I mean, you can see I was sort of debating, do I wanna wear exercise clothes or a sweat? But this sort of really shows how you can just wear this at work.
Yeah.
You wear it at home when you get home from work, you're watching, maybe you like to knit. Anything you're doing, you can plug this in and keep those legs moving. That's what's amazing.
That's the idea of that passive movement, as you've got 4 flex payments on this, which means you can get this home for $32.86. And it's also free shipping, which is also a big deal as well. Love free shipping, it's my favorite thing. So if you are looking at this and you want to try it, and you're saying, okay, Lisa just literally hit on every point that I know is right for me, you have nothing to lose. You have an unconditional money back guarantee, but you get it home, and wherever you like to sit, maybe you sit in an area, because I know in my home, on the sofa, I sit in the same spot. My husband sits in the same spot. Maybe so much so that you've kind of created a dent in that spot. And if that's the case, it just goes to show how much or how long you've been sitting. When you're not sitting, typically you're not moving either. This allows your legs and that circulation to keep on going. And look, if you want to, now when would I lift the front up? Like
so honestly, and I realized I was thinking about this, when I have on little heels, it is actually better when it's a little bit lifted. So do you want to try the lifted?
Yeah, sure.
It's very easy. You just bring it up. And these pop up and down. So on the side, you can stick your thumb in to help you bring it up.
All right. Easy for me to say.
Easy to say. Here, let me grab it.
Yeah.
Now it's not wanting to move.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got it.
And then let it go down. Feel how that's more comfy?
Yes.
That angle.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the angles. And then you can just make it go faster.
Oh, nice.
And did you notice when you took your feet off, you still felt that benefit of that massage that you're getting underneath? Yeah. It keeps on giving. That's what I love about this. I mean.
Yeah, it's the same idea of when you are up and moving and exercising and how good it is for your body. It's that same idea, except that you're doing it in a way that works for your lifestyle. Again, not everybody's gonna be up jumping around. Maybe that's not part of your life, but you know you need to keep on moving. This is your North American health, wellness, motorized leg exerciser. We've had this here at HSN in the past. I know, and it does. So if you haven't had a chance to get it before, now is the time. This whole show is called Try Something New.
Okay.
Try a different way to think about movement.
Yes, and I'll tell you, so this is another aspect to it that is sort of surprising. You can kind of lay back and relax, and that gives you one form of relaxation in the legs. But when you sit up and your legs are moving, you've got to engage the core a little bit to stay upright while this is happening. This is not the same, again, as cardio. This isn't going to replace a cardio workout, but you can get a little core while your blood is being moved for you, and you're, again, not pressure in the toes, the knuckles of the feet, the ankles, the knees,
That's
and
right.
the hips.
Now, yeah. Now, how long would I use it at a time?
That's a great question. Now, we've only been doing this for, I mean, what, 8 minutes or so? And already you feel the benefits. But for a therapeutic benefit, it's good to do at least 15, 20 minutes if you can.
Okay.
But it's not, there's no contraindication for it. If you want to do this for an hour while you're on a conference call, that's fine. It's just going to feel amazing. And you can do it multiple times a day. I mean, this is certainly what you would call a drug-free solution.
Right, right. Because I'm just plugging it in.
That's right.
So it does it, it's not.
Rest your feet.
Yeah, it's, you plug it into any outlet and you're on, off, and
Switches
your
right
switches,
there.
you've got 2 speeds, and they're both slow.
Yeah.
So once again, you're never gonna feel like it's kind of gotten away from you.
Right, that's a good point. Yeah. And the slow, I don't know if you noticed, but it's so, there's something so meditative about it. It even slows down. I'm a bit of a fast talker. And it even slows me down and makes me just go a little slower. So there's so many benefits to having this beautifully designed, comfortable, portable, customizable machine that you can let do the work for you.
For sure, because we're not doing anything.
No.
We are not, all we did, Lisa and I just sat down and we put our feet here. We're not helping it move. We're not pushing our feet forward.
Yeah,
we're
you can see
literally
that.
just sitting here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is hard, actually. Holding my legs up like this, hard.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy. The first one was effort, no effort.
No effort, and all this benefit that I'm getting. It just feels great. That little sensation on the bottom of my feet.
Yes.
It's a beautiful massage. It's almost like a reflexology feeling down there.
For sure.
And it works up the legs, and that's that blood moving. Like you said, Tamara, it's getting that movement of the blood through the legs that really gives you that feeling. And this is what keeps us happy and healthy long after we step away from these kinds of machines.
Yeah.
And again, if you have balance issues, if you have arthritis, if you have anything going on in your joints where you don't want to put, you just can't tolerate the pressure, then this is going to really keep those legs moving for you.
So good. I used to notice when I would sit for a really long time, my feet would fall asleep. I'm like, oh gosh, I haven't been moving enough, so here you go. Stay, you can continue to shop here with your leg exerciser. You can call us or you can go to hsn.com to go ahead and pick up yours. Now, Lisa's gonna stay with us because we're gonna literally do a hard left turn. And we're gonna go from the leg exercises to the very, very popular Navage nasal care system. This is something we've had here at HSN in the past, and there's a reason why we continue to bring it back. And it is a way to provide fast, reliable, drug-free, chemical-free relief from sinus congestion. It is, the Navage is one of the world's only nasal irrigators with gently powered suction. So maybe you've heard of a neti pot, and a neti pot is not as, well, I'll say, not as innovative as what you're seeing here from Navage. It really is an innovative technology, easy to use. You get everything that you need. You're going to get the nose cleaner itself, the Navage itself. You're going to get a pair of the nose pillows. You're going to get the batteries that control it. It comes with your salt pod pack, 30 of them, or actually a 30 pack and a 10 pack. So you're getting 40 of the salt pod packs, and we're gonna explain how this works and show you how this works. But a price break, big deal, and you've got 4 flex and free shipping, big deal on this.
Free shipping, that's wonderful.
Love, love. So, okay, so for someone who's not as familiar, okay, cleaning my sinus passages, what exactly is that?
Oh, that's such a great question. You know, you would never dream of not cleaning the air filter on your air conditioner or the oil filter on your car. Your nose is your body's air filter. filter. And in order to function properly, it's gotta be clean too. So that's why neti pots have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. And what this has done is applied technology to that age-old solution. And it is got on the, in the center here, there's a gentle motor that takes the water from the top and sends it through one side and then brings it around your sinus passages and back out into the bottom. You'll see the funk, the gunk, and whatever is in your nose down in here. It's clean, portable, it's battery operated, so I don't have to have a big charging unit. I can take this wherever I want. I can just pop it into, they have a lovely travel case, and then I'm ready to go.
Okay.
This is the salt pod that you need to place in the top chamber. Love the nose pillows. And something else I want to point out, even before I get started, because I can't wait to show you.
Okay.
Because Tamara told me she wanted to get this for her husband, so I really want to go through this step by step. So she's ready to show him the benefits of this machine. But this docking station, it actually turns around 360 degrees.
Nice.
And what you want is to have, there are little arrows on here, and you want the in arrow going into the more congested side and the out arrow coming out. I know, it's counterintuitive, right?
Yeah, okay.
So, anyway, I've got it set up for me. I've already put water in here. I like to take water from my fridge and then put it in the microwave so it's a little warm. You can see there's a little condensation on the top because that just matches my body temperature.
Okay.
And I'll take my salt pot, I'm gonna place it down on the table, pop it in the top here, just like it's a coffee pod, foil side down, and then that's gonna release when it comes down. You'll see it mixes. Boom, instantly. Don't have to do anything.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about getting it wrong, that's for sure. So I've got it set up. Now I'm gonna bring it up to my nose.
Okay.
And then it's just a one push button operation. So the nose pillows are medical grade silicone, so it's totally safe to put in your nose, but also it's comfortable and it's flared, and that's gonna form that seal. Now I keep my mouth a little bit open. You wanna keep your chin upright. You wanna be upright. You're all ready to go.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm flushing my sinuses. Now, if you've ever used a neti pot, you know it's not, doesn't look like this.
No, no, no.
You're not talking, you're not dressed, you're not wearing makeup and jewelry.
No.
And you know, it's
you're bent
so
over.
fast.
Yeah.
Right, you're bent over. You're hoping it's working. You don't know if everything is coming out of your nose. With this, you do. Yeah. It's clean, there's no, it's already done, there's no cross-contamination. And I saw it go from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. And remember that you're getting everything that you need. We're gonna talk about how to clean it and how to make sure that it's, you know, always right for every time you're ready to use it. But these are those salt pods that you saw. You're getting 40 of them. You get the tool itself, battery operated, and you're good to go. Now, if you do want, when you need additional salt pods, you can always come back to hsn.com and get those, and we'd be happy to send those. And even those are customer picks. I mean, even the salt pods are customer picks on hsn.com. But we give you so many to get started because we want you to take the Navage challenge. And when Lisa and I were talking a little bit earlier, I was saying, well, you know, sometimes when we think, I'll use it when I'm sick, when I have a cold or something like that. But you were saying with the Navage challenge, you're gonna notice the difference just using it on a daily basis.
Yes, that's right. And with the Navage challenge, what we like to recommend, this is drug-free. It's nature's decongestant. You're using your body's own smart devices to work better for you. And this takes the salt pod, which mixes to create a balanced solution that's gonna go comfortably through your sinuses. The Navage challenge, you do it twice a day, every day for 10 days, and it's like a reset. So what happens is your nose is not only getting cleaned out, it's getting moisturized and hydrated. When you are dried out and dehydrated, that's when your sinuses are inflamed, and that's counterintuitively, again, when you get more congestion because they're not working properly. And you can see the beauty here, it goes in, it's clean, it's going to go entirely through, and you want to get this in your house now. It's cold and flu season now, as you pointed out, and the allergy season is right around the corner, but you have pets all year round. And if you're like me, you have stuffy congestion year-round, except I don't anymore. And I used to kind of hide these, but they made these clear so you can see what is coming out. Clean water up top, and there on the bottom, it's not so clean.
Right.
You can see there's little floaties in there, but I don't want that in my nose.
I know, I'd rather it be in here.
That's right.
Than in here.
That's right.
We've got more testimonials, a testimonial that we want you to take a listen to. And while you're listening, I do want to make sure you go ahead and order yours. So you can call us or you can go to hsn.com. Let's listen to the doctor.
As an ear, nose, and throat physician, I've recommended it for years. Until recently, the only systems available have been neti pots and squeeze bottles. These push salt water through the nose. Navage is different. It pulls saline through the nose with powered suction, flushing out mucus, dust, and allergens. My patients love Navage.
So you were hearing from the doctor there, and if maybe you were watching the demonstration and you're thinking, I really need that, do like I'm going to do. As soon as the show is over, I'm ordering one, particularly for my husband because he's been really having issues with his sinuses. And I love the fact that you get every single thing that you need, and especially today, you've got a price break to get this home. We were talking about how to use it. How do I clean it once I'm done?
Oh, well, that's easy too. This countertop caddy is great. So all you have to do, it comes apart really easily. I don't know if, there we go. It comes apart really easily. The docking station right there, I just pop it off. So this was on here. Take it off, rinse, and then again, rinse. This just had saline water in it, so it's fine to rinse out. This, every now and again, you might want to take a little soap because that's not going into your nose, right? So keep that clean. And then this, you get this beautiful cleaner, but even these come off, so you can really get in there. There's so much engineering that went into manufacturing these things, between the 360-degree docking station, the portability, the ease of use, and then I store mine. It looks just like this at home with salt pods here in the back. And, you know, again, because it's drug-free, I can just do it again and again. And I would love to show you again how easy it is so you understand. Now, I've taken this, I've got my water that I pre-warmed up.
And do I need to use like distilled water, purified water?
So check your label for sure to know for your area. I like to use the water that's filtered out of my refrigerator. It is just for me, that's a preference. I could use tap water if I wanted to. I've got my docking station set up so that it's going to go in the right and out. Well, the correct.
You're right.
That is the right one, though. It goes in the right and out the left, actually.
In the most congested
that's
and out of the...
That's right. And it's going to be clean water here and then not so clean down there. So I'm going to put it down again. And again, it's just like a coffee pod. You open this up. I take this, foil side down, pop it in. Easy. And you know, customers have told us time and time again how this has really changed their lives.
That's right.
And I'm one of those people because I used to wake up in the morning and I would have all kinds of congestion. I'm blowing my nose. I'm thinking my husband has got to be sick of this, right? And you know, I was sick of it. And I don't need to use anything but the Navage to keep my sinuses working properly. And that's not how it was for me for a very long time. I was constantly stopping at the drugstore. And see how fast it is? Because it's because I'm cleared out. That was real quick.
And you'll notice as Lisa was demonstrating, she was talking and demonstrating. When you're using it, you won't be doing that. You can, remember, just keep your chin straight up. You don't need to bend over. You don't need to lean over a sink because nothing's dripping around. It is a fully contained unit. You make sure that the salt pot, you know, the saline salt solution and the water is going in the most congested side of your nose and coming out of the other side. And then you're done. You clean it, you rinse it out, you clean this bottom part, and you're ready to go again. Remember the Navage challenge, twice a day, every day for 2 weeks?
10 days.
10 days, okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. They've really got it down to a science. That's why I mentioned how much smart engineering has gone into creating this product.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this is your time to go ahead and pick this up. Want to make sure that you do that. We do have a price break on this. We also have it on FlexPay. So for $22.49, you're getting this home and for free shipping. And it's battery operated. So there's nothing that you have to charge or anything of that nature. So we just really do want it to be as simple and easy as possible. You're going to get the salt pods. And when it's time for you to, when you run out of these and it's time for you to use more, go ahead and just you can always come back to hsn.com and get more available. Do we have another testimonial?
And you can get auto ship on these salt pods too. So you don't even have to think about it. You can just get them automatically shipped to your door.
For sure.
Because I like to use the Navage every day. It's like brushing my teeth in the morning. I just pop my water and my salt pod in, boom, and I'm done.
Yeah.
And it's part of my regular routine.
Yeah.
I mean, we have always said at Navage that this oral care was to the 20th century what nasal care is going to be to the 21st, because how often are you hearing about people with colds, about people with allergies? I mean, some folks really suffer because of perfume, pet dander. Whatever is in the air is going into your nose. And so do yourself that favor. All the chemicals in the air.
Help it come out.
That's right.
Help it come out naturally, drug-free, chemical-free, simple, easy. Just try it. You do have an unconditional money-back guarantee, but I don't think you're gonna use it. I think you're going to go ahead and keep this once you get it home. Lisa, thank you.
Thank you, Tamara. That was so fun.
For sure. And I'm gonna get mine as soon as I get it off the air. My hubby's watching, and I know he's like, he asked for it by name.
Oh, good.
Go ahead and get yours as well. We've got so much more. We've got a full hour of electronics on the other side of this.